Are you feeling kind of a sense of loss, like even like maybe a bit lonely or detached or uncertain? Well, a lot of us in the collective are experiencing this at the moment because we are closing our cycles, closing big cycles, and we start experiencing this intensity, I think. Possibly since the eclipse, and you thought it may be kind of sudden, such a short notice to close off cycles. Actually, since last April, right, in the 4/4 portal, April, that time I already talked about this. So, in a way, we got a year of notice, a year of preparation, mentally prepared that this is going to happen. So, let it happen. Trust the universe, only got the best interest of us at heart, which is true. So a lot of us will be jumping timelines, almost switch a bit different from what we're doing at the moment. Whether it's in terms of work, in terms of places we live, in terms of the people we connect with. So there's a lot of changes going on, and it felt like grief, which is normal, because it's dying of our old self, dying of our old life, dying of the connections that we thought would last, and suddenly people that we on good terms, somewhat the fuck situation happen, or the dynamics change and we don't know why. A lot of it got to do with this. Every of us have our own soul evolution, own divine timing in terms of when we move to where. So if they are not ready, they will be going separate ways. For some, not very few. You know, how few? Of course, it depends on. I mean, what's the population like? I can't give you a number. For some, even though you may close cycle with certain connections, that's not to say that there's also a possibility of coming back later to reconnect or rebirth the connection. It's not the majority, definitely, because it all depends on the other person's soul evolution and free will and the path. But in the meantime, because a lot of our old life is dying, a lot of what we're familiar with, so our old self is quite reluctant. It's like holding on, trying to hold on. And we know that we felt helpless because we can't help. Let it happen and sit with it. Just sit with it. It'll be. I think if we experiencing this now, for those of us experiencing this time around, in May, possibly around October, it will level out. So if you're experiencing later, it just lasts about 6 months. Usually for things like that, it takes about 6 months to see an effect or a result. Yeah. But it's all for a better tomorrow. There's a lot happening this year, 2024, next year, 2025. In terms of individual and in terms of even businesses and all this, even the politics. But we just carry on and let love be the driving force. Hold the frequency of love. We don't need another war. We don't need another division. We don't need you against me, us versus them. So it's time for a new paradigm. So much love for all of you. You'll be okay.